Coach, how do you sum that one up?
Great win. The thing I'm most proud about, Allie, is that we were without 6 guys tonight. 9 players, a lot of young players, and to go out there and play as well as we did, show the fight that we showed, the confidence, the composure, and to beat a team like that on the home court is just that's a character win right there. That's how I would characterize that game. Proud of all of our guys. Nikola Jokic gets another triple-double. We tied the NBA record for threes made in the game. Will Barton 3 assists shy of a triple-double. There's so many positive things, but some of the numbers that jump out to me, aside from the 34 assists, the rebounding advantage. We beat them on the glass by 25 rebounds, which is tremendous. And even when their second unit cut it to 9 in that fourth quarter, we made some subs and we built our lead back up. But once again, no Gallo, no Fareed, no Chandler, no Da, no Plumlee, no Moutier. And every guy that went into that game tonight contributed to the win, and I couldn't be happier and proud of my guys.
Juancho Gomez with the double-double.
Juancho, he's unbelievable. He was out there playing like he was a seasoned vet. Great confidence, gets 23 points, 7 rebounds, 7 assists, 10 rebounds, I'm sorry. Just played really well, 6 of 9 from the three-point line. So you could see the confidence in him early. Once he saw a couple of shots go through, he was shooting into a big basket the rest of the night. And he made some big plays. And he played good defense as well. So, we talked about it going into the game. You have to defend the three-point line to beat Golden State. And we did a great job of that tonight. Obviously, Steph missed some shots that he usually makes, but they shoot 25% from 3, and that has a lot to do with us beating them tonight.
Coach, you now have 2 wins here at the Center against the best team in the West. What does that mean to you? What does that tell you about the team?
Well, for me, the biggest thing is that, I'm so excited about the moment, the win, and where we are today. But I'll be honest, I'm a lot more excited about where this team is going, not just this season, but beyond. And I think tonight's game was a great example of that. You have Jamal Murray, you have Juancho, you have Nikola Jokic, you have Will Barton, you have Gary Harris. Those guys are all young kids, man. And for them to play at the level they played at tonight, I hope our fans, great crowd tonight. Thank you to all of our fans, unbelievable crowd, great atmosphere, but they should be just as excited about where this team is going to go. When I got hired, Josh talked about not just wanting to get back to the playoffs. He's done that before. He wants to win a championship. I think we have some really good pieces on that foundation to hopefully be a championship team one day soon.
Coach, what was the atmosphere like in the locker room after this win?
Oh, just very upbeat, very positive. Guys all care for each other, and they were so happy for a guy like Juancho. Nikola gets another triple-double. That's the second of many. Will Barton does his thing, Gary, Jameer, but for Juancho to have that game, I think there's probably more excitement in the locker room right now for him and how well he played, because he's such a good kid and he works very, very hard every day, and our veterans see that and they respect him for that.
And finally for you, in the fourth, the Warriors came within 9. I heard you in the huddle saying just play one-on-one. I care about the defense. How did you see them turn it around?
Yeah, well, obviously they got back into the game because guys like McCaw and Ian Clark and Briante Weber, they were just going one-on-one attacking us. And, I don't know if we thought the game was over. I give those guys credit. They made it a game. And once I challenged them, my guys did a much better job when we were able to build the lead back up to 17 right after that, I believe. So, but you can't play the scoreboard. You can't play the lead. And I thought our defense got a little lax there for a little while, just containment. But after that, we did a better job and we were able to pull out the win.
With the odds stacked against you like that, who set the tone for you guys tonight?
I would say by committee, man. Really, the way we started the game, it wasn't just one guy. The ball was moving. 34 assists. That's when we're at our best. When the ball moves and we have so much depth and shooting that we're hard to guard when the ball is moving like that, man. So it wasn't just one guy. I think obviously your point guard is always going to be kind of setting the tone. And then Nikola Jokic, at halftime, he didn't have many points, but his rebounding and his playmaking, I think we had 16 threes at halftime. So, I think it was a group effort, from beginning to end, to be very honest.
At 109-100, did you think Kerr would go back to his starters?
I wasn't sure. Obviously, I've been in his shoes before. And as a coach, sometimes when you're down big and you go to your second group and they get you back in the game, sometimes you give them the opportunity to close it out because they've earned that by getting back in the game. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't put them back in. But those guys, like I said, all those guys that were in there, Ian Clark, Weber, McCaw, Looney, James, all those guys played very well and made it a game. And obviously we had to put our guys back in to try to close it out, which we were able to do, thank goodness.
This game kind of showed exactly Jameer Nelson's value on this team and why he's so important?
Yeah, he's a vet. I mean, ever since we've been starting him and playing him at big minutes, he's closed games. He's made big shots. He's the leader. He's a guy that all the players on the floor trust and respect. And he's never going to get rattled. And that's one thing about having a veteran point guard like Jameer, is no matter what's going on in the game, he's not going to get rattled. He's going to be poised and make the right play. And obviously, I think we've seen that time and time again from Jameer. And obviously, we're thrilled that we have him playing at such a high level right now.
Your team was the aggressor tonight. Does that make it easier for the turnovers?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, I'm not sure what we had, 22 for 29, and that's a big part of what they do. But we know big picture, you can't turn it over that many times, if you want to be a good team. But as long as we're making aggressive plays and trying to make plays to the rim, it's a little bit more acceptable. But obviously, it's still way too many, especially 29 points off of those. And that's something that we can clean up moving forward. But big game on Wednesday.